Hey, Faction family. Today we're going to dive into one of my favorite price principles. This is 140, the compound effect of micro interactions in family life. Hard pause. Let me explain to you who it is that's bringing this to you. I'm coming to you as somebody who takes family very, very serious. I've been married for 30 years. I have a beautiful wife who's my queen, and I have 3 daughters. And all around, I believe that they still want me more than they would need me. And I'm going to tell you how I got there and how I see it. So let's start with exactly what is this compound principle all talking about. You see, the compound effect of micro interactions is about recognizing that family bonds are built through countless small moments, not just big events, guys. For dads out there, Christmas and birthday is great, but it's everywhere in between them is going to make the difference. It's the everyday stuff, the tone of your voice when you say, good morning. It's the way that you walk into a room after work. It's that quick, hey, how was your day? It was sitting with your kids as they're getting ready to go to bed and just tell me you love them. You see, these seemingly small and insignificant interactions are actually the true foundation and building blocks of a family relationship. And so that's what makes this so relevant to us right here, right now, because we want strong families. And we often fixate and think we can achieve that through the big moments, through vacations, presents, milestones, special events. Usually has something to do with money. And we believe that these massive events are the cornerstone of family life. But guys, here is the truth bomb that you may not want to hear. It's about being present. Life is made up by thousands of tiny interactions that we often overlook. These aren't just the small stuff, but they are the stuff. And that's the whole point of this. So let's break it down. Let me walk you through how easy this is. The tone of your good morning when you wake up and say hi. 10 seconds. A quick text checking in with a family or loved one, 30 seconds. Just your facial expression when you walk in the door and you haven't seen your wife all day, 5 seconds. The way that you ask somebody, hey babe, how's your day? 2 minutes. Your patience, or sometimes lack thereof because we're not present, when you're tired and your kids are loud, 5 minutes of just listening to them, letting them get their wiggles out. We call it deflating the balloon. The bedtime routine, not just the story, but your demeanor throughout maybe 15 minutes. And that good night hug followed up with always saying, because you never know when the last time's the last time, I love you. It's 10 seconds. Now, guys, that's just a fraction of the micro interactions in a day. And we're already at 23 minutes. But here's the kicker. Your family life isn't just these intentional moments. It's also how you respond when someone interrupts your work, right? Your reaction when plans change unexpectedly, the way you handle disagreements, your body language during family meals, the effort you put into listening, even when you're distracted. These moments happen countless times every single day. So let's be conservative and say you have 50 such interactions daily, averaging just 1 minute each. That's almost an hour of pure relationship defining moment. Let's do the math. You guys know number, guys. 50 minutes a day, 350 minutes a week, 1,517 minutes total comes out to 25 hours a month, is 304 hours a year, is 1520 hours over 5 years. That's 63 full days of interactions shaping your family dynamics over just something as small as 5 years. I'm going to pause for a second. Think back to something you did 5 years ago that seems so long ago, but it's not, right? You see, the significance is that the overwhelming majority of your family life is not just the icing on the cake. It is the actual cake itself. And that's the key lesson that we can take from this principle. The lesson here is that consistency in small actions trump intensity in occasional events. Your family doesn't need grand gestures, new Jeeps, new shoes, new video games to feel loved and connected. They need your consistent presence, your attention, and your positive energy in the small moments that make up all of your daily life. So how do we apply this principle in our daily lives? I'm going to tell you 5 ways that we can put this into action. Number 1, so easy to do, but yet we don't do it. Mindful greetings. Pay attention to how you greet your family members. that warm good morning or the enthusiastic welcome home sets the tone for every interaction that comes after that. Number 2, quality over quantity. Even if you have only 5 minutes, make those minutes count. Put away the distractions. Put away the weapon of mass distraction, which is your cell phone, and give the full attention, eye to eye, heart to heart, soul to soul, energy to energy to that family member. So easy, yet we don't do it. Number 3, tone check. Be aware of the tone of your voice. Even when discussing mundane topics, a gentle and interesting tone can make a world of difference. Guys, I am guilty of this. I go from CEO doctor world where it's up, and I get on the phone with my wife and she wants to talk and I'm talking to her like I'm a boss, like I'm a CEO. Doesn't show love. It shows I'm just trying to navigate her issues and her problems. Doesn't build a relationship. Number 4, physical touch. Do not underestimate the power of a hug, a pat on the back, a gentle squeeze of the hand. These small gestures add up and let the person know on another level that you love them. Number 5, active listening. When a family member is speaking, really listen. Make eye contact. Ask a follow-up question. Pause and let them get their words out before you just feign some non-genuine interest. Remember, these micro interactions are deposits in your family's emotional bank account. Each positive interaction builds trust, connection, and love. And those are your building blocks to build your foundation. The question is, are you mindful of these small moments? Or are you letting these opportunities for connections slip by unnoticed? And this is principle 140. Now, I want you to go out there and start paying attention to those micro interactions. They may seem small, but they're the threads that weave the fabric of your family life together. And over time, these small moments create a tapestry of love and trust and connection that can weather any storm. And remember that in family life, it's not about perfection. It's about connection. And connection happens in the small moments, one interaction at a time. Start there. Price out.